Hello, I love the providers on TikTok and YouTube who are original. I don't care for those that are ripping off someone else's original media. I don't like it when they dissect a piece of media and show a clip here, a clip there, and people subscribe to them. They're not getting their subscribers off what they can do, their originality, their steadfastness to their mission statement, in a sense. I really hated the clip I saw the other day. I hate, I, I don't hate. I hate only one individual, and she lives in Granbury, Texas. I don't. I despise Trump. And they had taken a clip from one of my favorite movies, Sound of Music, where the children are singing on the stairs goodnight. And they took the media and they changed the lines of the Rogers and Hammerstein's classic and made it into a Trump parody. I hated that. I would never describe to anyone who did that. I'm an old fuddy-duddy. I believe that those that do the work and do the time, and it could be, you know, what they might have actually seen as not worth their time, but they were sharing their thought, because that's what we're here for. Writers and creators are here to share our thought, and that's what matters. It's not how we can ride to fame on someone's coattails. um, I just described someone who is doing clips of how a person, the neat story behind who that person was. Um, I have seen clips where they take a picture of the actor and they age him. It's original, at least. And I just saw one where they're taking actors who had served their time and were in service. And I just saw, he was Columbo. I have a TBI. The name escaped me, but Peter Falk. And it told us something I never ever knew before. He had a glass eye from when he was a child. He had cancer and they had to remove his eye to save his life. And so at 17, he got his mother's permission and he enlisted in the Navy. Tried to enlist in the Navy. But they saw that his vision wasn't perfect. He still went to sea as a cook. Because he wanted to do his part. He wanted to serve his time in the military during our time of conflict, World War II. My dad enlisted in 1946. He was 18. He went to Hiroshima. He had bad experiences with some other soldiers, and that stuck with him and made him a bigot. He wasn't just bigoted against people's race, he was bigoted about sexual preference, and all from that one instance. Plus, he grew up in Shawnee, Wisconsin, and it's near the reservation, and he really had a lot of baggage. My dad did. But he served his time. He gave me his photographs that he had saved from when he was a young man. He had been in Hiroshima, and he took great photographs. He gave them to me, and then when my godson was old enough, I thought he was old enough, I given him my photographs that I had treasured that were irreplaceable. And I asked Daniel Eric one day, I said, "Do you still have those photographs that Granddad took?" My older sister had been busy lying me on to elder abuse and telling everybody how my dad beat mother and how I couldn't wait for dad to die so I could continue to beat my mom. Dad never hit mom. Dad never beat mom. He beat me. My dad used words. As a writer, I use words. Words have power. And that's how he belittled mother and I. He never hurt mom. It was my sister's dad who beat my mom. When she was carrying Diana, he kicked her and beat her. That's part of our story. It's part of what we have to share with other people. And I love the fact that this guy who's doing little stories. Earlier today, I saw him do Charles Bronson and his time in service. He had gone to war in World War II, and he was a gunner on a ship, an airship, and he had scars from being in the gun tail and shot. And I had seen another one that this provider had done. Not Glenn Miller, Clark Gable. He had lost his wife in a plane wreck, I believe. Carol Lombard. You should, if you love film like I do, you should get a hold of some old films with Carol Lombard. She was a comic, a classic comic, and the world lost her way too soon. I really enjoyed his stuff. They weren't ripping off someone else's original plan or thought. They were teaching. I subscribe to them. I don't subscribe to everybody. I love original thought. Original media, original idea behind that media. That is awesome. Like, I subscribe to Cowboy Jan almost instantly because I also am a butch. And who's crying? Are you crying? I have two kittens in my hood.